Hanley, but still perplexed by her presence. Breeding females were rare, and to have one show up without a pack or a shifter to protect her was unheard of. She definitely didn't recognize me, I noted when I stepped forward, and she took an automatic step back. My size was naturally daunting, and I hadn't made the best first impression, I admitted to myself, as I flicked my wrist to the door on my left. 412, I muttered, turning and going back the way I'd come. My meeting with the principal could wait. I needed to clear my head of her scent before I did something truly unforgivable, like claim her. "What's got you all knotted up, brother?" The question wasn't wholly unexpected, but as I took a shuddering breath, I found myself reluctant to answer. My arms and shoulders strained under the weights, and Caleb whistled when he saw how much I was benching. "Seriously, what's her name?" Distantly, I noted the 500-pound weights made a hell of a racket when I slammed them down, but I was more focused on Caleb as my fist pinned him to the wall. "Stay away from her," I growled as he stared at me in shock. "I mean it, Caleb. She's not yours." "What?" he mumbled, lifting his chin slightly as I cut off his air supply. He shook his head, switching to the pack link since he couldn't speak. "I was joking, Dom, I swear. I don't know any girl. It was a joke." I blinked, the hazy anger clearing as I registered his panic. I released him abruptly, and he coughed as he thudded to the ground. "Sorry," I muttered, grabbing a towel to swipe the sweat gleaming on my chest. "Long morning." He nodded, taking a deep breath as he eyed me warily. "Should I take this to mean there is a girl?" His shock was evident, but it didn't mask the hint of hopefulness in his voice. Caleb's dad, our alpha, had been on my case for months to choose a mate, settle down, and make pups. "There's a new student," I answered instead, glancing over at him as I pulled some of the weights off so no one would realize just how much I was bench pressing in my spare time. "She's a breeder." Caleb stared at me dumbfounded. His mouth formed words, but nothing came out, and a reluctant chuckle escaped me. "Yeah, that was pretty much my reaction too," I admitted, rubbing the spot on my chest right over my heart. "Hanley?" Caleb's voice rose on the last syllable, almost breaking as he glanced around the weight room, almost as if he expected an attack. "No," I replied briefly, then tilted my head. "At least I don't think so. She said her name was Jess Carter." I shook my head. She had no idea who or what I was. He stared at me blankly for a long minute. "Wait, you don't think she knows?" He wiggled his finger between me and him. "What we are?" I shook my head, sitting down heavily. "No, I don't think she does." My mouth firmed. She gave no reaction to my presence. "But you're the stud," Caleb sputtered in disbelief, and I swiped my hand over my face. "Every female knows you're primed and ready." I groaned, hating the fact that what he said was true. "Except her." "Are you sure she's a breeding female then?" Caleb snorted, and only the fact that I knew he wasn't serious kept me from cuffing him across the face. "'Cause I would think even someone who doesn't know what we are would be attracted to you." "Thanks." "I'm just saying every woman at the school has a thing for you. She wouldn't be any different, pack or not." I shook my head slowly. She seemed different, defiant almost. I don't think she's the type to throw herself at me. "Maybe it's 'cause you're a teacher," Caleb offered. "I can talk to her." A growl tore out of me before he finished, and he lifted his hands quickly, but otherwise remained completely still. "You know I'm not going to touch her, right? Dom?" I took a couple of deep breaths, struggling to keep my cool as my normally perfect control abandoned me. She did something to me, forced me to react in a way I never had. "Yeah," I finally muttered. "I know." And the fact was, I did know. Caleb wasn't of age yet, and in our shifter world that meant he wasn't looking for a mate. He couldn't even scent her like I could. Why I was acting possessive over this female was beyond me, but I needed to figure it out fast before I hurt the one I was supposed to be protecting. "It's a good idea," I admitted grudgingly, "for you to talk to her. Invite her to the table." He swayed back.